and welcome to Triple Threat. This is an interesting show today since Tom couldn't make it. I'm recording, Garrett Hicks, and here to join me are Avery Spencer
Hi.
and Miss Becca Castrino.
Hello, hello.
What was your question about soggy French fries now?
Okay. All right. So this is a very important question. Um, Soggy French fries or crunchy French fries?
Crunchy.
Ooh,
Is it really a question?
hmm.
I think soggy is a bad adjective. It's like the full potatoy ones that are like softer, or like the ones that are like potato chips, essentially.
So closer to steak fries, maybe?
I think the real
Yeah.
question is whether you have enough salt on them or not. A
That's
French fry without salt is worthless.
Pretty
yeah.
much.
But it can't be too much salt either, because it's just like I'm eating salt.
Yeah, I agree. Uh, I gotta say, like, my perfect French fries are basically the ones that you get at probably the ones you'd get at Whataburger or McDonald's. They're so good.
My perfect French fries are tater tots.
Tater tots are my favorite thing in the world.
Tater tots. Gosh.
Well, you give me some of your tots.
I say this, I quote this, I have never actually seen Napoleon Dynamite.
Are you kidding me?
I
Mm,
saw the first 20 minutes and walked out. That's
yeah.
the only movie I ever walked out of.
I apparently am not missing anything.
No,
You're not at all. I love it. It's
that's
just
the only film I ever walked out of.
when
And
I
you
was like
and you can
10
stomach The Room, Avery?
Well, The Room is a great film. Let's not get on this. The
Anyway.
Room is a masterpiece for our ages.
Oh gosh. All right, if you say so. And what were you saying, Becca?
what? Oh, nothing.
Oh, okay.
You asked about French fries. We're past this.
Oh, yes, of course.
Crispy's the best.
Crispy, yes. Crunchy, no. I don't like anything that's like, eating uh like cereal crunchy.
Oh, I like those really bad, not onion rings. What are those called? Fritos?
Funyuns?
Funyuns.
Oh
Those are
God,
disgusting.
Mm.
they're so gross.
You know what? I've eaten bags of Funyuns before, and I enjoyed them.
Because it's all you had on a road trip. That you didn't
No,
enjoy it.
no. My parents absolutely detested Funyuns. And we
Well,
ne
even on road trips, all we'd have was like bags of Funyuns, and it was like, you're super sick, you're about to throw up, but you eat this or you eat nothing.
no, we never had Funyuns in my family growing up. So occasionally, I'd go to some, I guess, a truck stop or gas station or whatever, and there would be Funyuns there, or maybe in some random vending machine. And be like, you know what? I've never had Funyuns before, or you know what? It's been a long time since I've had a bag of Funyuns, so I'll get some Funyuns and I'll eat them, and about halfway through, I'll be regretting everything in my life. Um, yeah, Funyuns are kind of gross. So, Becca, you tell us you have an interesting story.
Oh my gosh. All right. So to debrief you guys, I've been playing some open mic nights at a local Sam Ash and just kind of hanging out, having a real good time, shooting the breeze with some fellow musicians. So I met a couple of musicians, around my age, a little older, and we decided, hey, we're gonna try and jam outside of this. So we go. One kid has a studio in his house. Now, okay, there's me, who's just a floating multi instrumentalist. I'll float around and I'll do whatever I need to. A bass player, a drummer, and a guitarist.
Okay.
So I go to the bass player's house. He has a studio in his house. So we're all jamming there and we have a really great time. Now, I'm thinking I really want to keep playing music with the bass player, the drummer, and the guitarist. The guitarist I'd met at the Sam Ash thing, and that's why I kept going, because he was a really cool friend to hang out with.
Was that the
And
one?
I met these other two.
Was it
So,
was it the guitarist named Garrett that you're telling me about?
yeah, same name as you.
All right.
Yep. So I go over there, right? And, we have a real good time, we jam. The next night, I go to Sam Ash, and they're all there. So we all, hang out, play some songs up on the stage, and just kind of chill out, whatever. And then that night, I get a call from the bass player. And the bass player's like, oh, I'm wondering what you're doing on Friday. And I'm like, um. And there you enter the whole sticky situation with, this person's a really nice friend, but I don't want to, go out with them, so I'm going to need to let them down gently.
Is he
So,
Is he?
I'm always such a bleeding heart with that kind of thing. I'm super like I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, so I'm like trying to be really sensitive about it. I'm like, how am I going to let this person down gently? And I actually made myself physically sick over it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Is
like
he
I
is he
told
much
that.
older than you?
Yes, 22.
Oh, okay.
So I got asked out by a 22-year-old man,
Oh, well.
and promptly threw up because I'm like, how do I, be nice about this? But also, I couldn't tell. You know when you meet someone and like they just look weird. Like you can't tell if it's a weird kind of cute or just gross. That's how
Yeah.
I felt about the drummer, so that added more mess to this. So fast forward, to today. I'm like, okay, you know what? I have to go let this kid down gently in person. So I go back to the store, and I'm thinking of buying, an acoustic bass anyway. So I'm just doing this, right?
Mm.
So we go there, and the gentleman who runs the open mic nights is there, and he pulls my father aside, talks to him in one of the back rooms in Sam Ash. And then he comes out and talks to my mom, and I'm like, what's going on? So we make our purchases, we get in the car. Apparently, both the drummer and the bass player are involved in some really shitty business and got like followed 4 towns over to the store by the police.
What the?
They're drug dealers.
Oh. Oh.
I got asked out by a 22-year-old drug dealer.
Uh.
I spent my entire Tuesday night in a drug dealer's house.
Well.
Completely unknowingly.
Oh my goodness. How do you? What even?
Yeah. So,
Response,
needless to
Avery?
say, I'm no longer
No,
permit.
no responses. I muted my mic. I learned how to use it.
Uh.
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
Never mind. I said I muted my mic.
How even? That is indeed a story for the ages.
Yeah, so that's one for the grandkids.
Wow. Like, did you ever find out what kind of drugs he was dealing, or?
Oh, I never found out.
Yeah,
Oh
probably.
no.
Stealing Heisenberg's for the crystal.
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, I got asked by an adult male who participates in the buying and selling of drugs and drug paraphernalia.
Was it Jesse Pinkman?
No,
I feel like if she were asked out by a guy who looked like Aaron Paul, that wouldn't be too much of a decision to make.
there would be less questioning. But yeah, so that's that's been my week.
Yeah, how we gonna top that for the rest of the night?
I've been watching a lot of feel bad television.
Feel bad television?
I watched some House of Cards, some of The Following, I finished Breaking Bad a long time ago. I watched more Walking Dead. I finished Luther, so I'm kind of worn out on feel bad television.
Maybe you should go meet some drug dealers.
I'll go call Jesse Pinkman.
Spice up life a little.
Yeah. Becca, have you seen Breaking Bad?
A little.
Yeah. What, Avery, without spoiling anything, what do you think of the ending of Breaking Bad? Because I know it was a bit.
It was really, really dark. Even though I was expecting something dark, I don't think I expected it to go that dark.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you?
Especially everything with Jesse is super dark.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's like almost overkill.
Yeah. I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed with it. Were kind of taken aback by it. Did you like it?
I liked it. I heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it was good. It wasn't great. I think there are still TV shows and things I love more.
Mm.
Life on Mars, Ashes to Ashes, The
And
Prisoner.
I gotta say, I really like the ending. I especially liked you know, without spoiling anything again, the last thing that Walter ever said to Skylar. I thought that really drove it home for me.
I still think he thinks he's lying, though. Like, it's one of those really stupid things, but even though that is true, I don't think he actually believes it. I think he just said what he thought she wanted to hear.
I disagree with you, but I could see why you would say that.
Because I still think he buys all his bullshit.
Perhaps, perhaps. Oh,
Or if they had more interesting stories to tell, but
Um,
that's kind of
House
it.
of Cards is pretty good. It's kind of overlong,
yeah.
and it's kind of without any sense of justice or bad people getting what's coming to them.
Mm,
Like, Francis Underwood is a complete dirtbag, and he only gets good, better and better things for it.
yeah. You feel like
Have you
that?
seen House of Cards yet?
No, but my brother's watching it, and he really likes it.
Kevin Spacey is really good in it. He has this really thick Southern accent,
Oh, I love thick gentleman of Southern accent.
and he has this throne of being this gentlemanly Southerner, but he's like this complete sociopath, and so is his wife.
Wow.
He's basically a politician. It's two sociopaths, so they make really good politicians.
Nice. Yeah, people keep telling me, "Oh man, you need to watch this. You need to watch this." And it's not just for TV shows; it's for, um, movies and stuff.
The following is all right. It's a little ridiculous.
I never heard of that.
It's that thing with Kevin Bacon,
Oh yeah, I've seen promos and
where there's
stuff
a
for it.
cult, or he's chasing down a cult, and this cult is basically just filled with sleeper agents who have like lived with you for years, but secretly they're all cult members.
Wow.
It's like this one girl has these two gay best friends next door who've been living there for like the last 3 years, and they're secretly part of the cult to kill her.
Um. Okay.
That's nuts.
It's really nuts.
What the? All right, fine, whatever. I'll buy it. Uh, I might look into it.
Kevin Bacon's really good in it.
I mean, I would expect that. He's a fantastic actor who's been in everything ever.
Or his 7 Degrees and everything ever. I played The Walking Dead episode 2. I don't know if anyone else is playing Walking Dead season 2. Bad stuff happens.
Is that is that the game or
The Telltale game.
oh, okay.
It ends with Where'd You Sleep Last Night, which is really cool.
I mean, I have no connection to The Walking Dead whatsoever.
You should go play the Telltale games. They're amazing.
Yeah. Do you have to be a fan of the shows
No,
or
no,
of
no, not at all. Not at all. They're better. Actually, they're better than the show is in the comics and everything.
oh wow,
They are
really?
the best piece of Walking Dead media.
That's
You will want to fucking protect Clementine by the end of it. It has the best child character in any form of literature or
without
fiction.
without being too much like overly long escort missions.
No, no, no. It's not escorting. It's barely a video game. Is what a lot of people joke about it, saying it's like you played Mass Effect.
No.
Okay, I can't explain it to you like that. Then
Yeah.
you have to play it.
Okay. I guess I'll give it a try. I'll put it on my list of
It's
other
not hard
things. Yeah.
and it's not long.
Yeah. Um, Becca,
Yeah.
what games do you play? I haven't ever. Do you play video games much?
I just kind of play Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, and Star Fox, and
Called baby
nothing
games.
is currently updated in noteworthy form.
No.
Nah.
Are they all in? You mentioned games are all N64. Is that what you have?
GameCube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Big one.
The famous purple lunchbox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, the GameCube, I mean, I got a lot of nice memories with the GameCube going to my friend's house where he had this gigantic TV. We would
Uh,
play Smash Brothers
Tommy's
on
still
it.
got a GameCube,
Do what?
and Tommy's still got a GameCube. And he's got like SpongeBob's Revenge of Plankton. He's got like some really weird GameCube games. He's just got a GameCube. And he's got the weirdest games,
Yeah,
like really bad movie tie-ins.
there were some stinkers, there were some what the hell is even happening games. Like where did you come up with this?
Yeah.
There are more of those on the Wii though. The Wii has some of the best slash worst shovelware, like Beastly the video game.
Like Beastly?
Beastly.
That
Beastly
stupid.
is that High School Musical style remake of Beauty and the Beast
Oh my
with the
gosh.
girl from High School Musical,
Oh my
and
gosh.
they made a video game out of it. It's hilarious.
Hilariously
One of the
bad.
objectives, one of the objectives is visit Machu Picchu.
Actually,
one of the things you have to go to a zoo and find facts about animals, and the fact for monkeys is monkey have tail.
Monkeys have tail.
Yes, monkey have tail.
They couldn't even get it properly. They couldn't even get it properly translated.
It's English. Beastly's like made people who made High School Musical. It's an English game.
I
It's an
meant,
English movie.
well, no, I would have expected the game to have been made somewhere else.
No, one dude made it in a week. That's probably why.
Oh no, really?
Probably.
Okay. For
Oh
a
god,
second,
The
monkey has
game
tail.
just cuts to credits.
oh boy. Oh boy.
Monkey have. Did you know that monkey have tail?
No
Monkey have
way. Get out of town, Becca.
Monkey have tail.
Rebecca Christino, you're blowing my mind.
That's what I shoot for, Garrett. That's what I shoot for. My objective.
uh, oh hey, what? You had spring break recently,
I
right?
didn't see you there. Oh, hi, Mark. I didn't notice it was you.
Oh hi, Mark.
You're tearing me apart,
Uh,
Lisa.
It's okay, I still love you.
Oh, hi, Denny. How's your sex life?
I still. The movie makes me angry.
So, it is so.
I give them 10 good ideas. We put money in paper bag. I say, why not put it in big metal thing?
Make the room quote stop. Well. Uh, oh hey.
What else did I do? I played some more of The Last of Us. I still haven't beaten it.
I've heard that's, really, really, really good.
Yeah, it is. It's more feel bad fiction. Feel bad fiction is kind of the trend right now.
Yeah.
Whether it's Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, blah blah blah, The Road.
House of Cards, all that.
Yeah.
Kind of like see your belly button and just think, why? Like I know it's the umbilical cord, but like belly
I
buttons.
didn't.
That's
I forgot to take my pot, so no.
I don't.
Did you?
What is even going on? You totally lost me, Becca.
I'm
She took some
sorry.
pot.
I started thinking about belly. I started drifting off because I don't really watch too much TV, so I was really lost. And I just.
What do you watch?
It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Ugh,
I don't watch. I've never seen that.
I'm not a.
It's basically the premise of the show is everyone's a horrible person, and also Danny DeVito was here.
Yeah, for that reason, I'm not a fan.
I've just never seen it.
Yeah, I only watched like an episode and a half for a theater class I was in. Uh, it was the one where they were making a community musical.
Oh God,
Oh.
was it was the Dayman one?
Yeah,
Oh.
I thought it
Oh,
was.
I also watched a really bad romantic comedy starring David Tennant and what's her name?
I'm
Ellen McDonald?
I'm. Oh Lord,
What?
What?
What, Becca?
I a bad romantic comedy starring David Tennant and somebody else.
And
Well,
what's her name? She's the girl that is the voice of Brave Girl.
the voice of Merida.
Princess Brave.
Brave Girl, and she was in State of Play. I can't remember her name.
I can't
Something
tell
McDonald. She's whoever you get when you want a Scottish woman.
you.
Your
Well,
goat.
She's a cute actress.
Also,
Yeah, it wasn't very good, but I watched the whole thing. It's called The Decoy Bride.
oh no.
It's a really dumb name too.
That sounds
Was it
so dumb.
was it actually British? Was he using was
Yeah,
he
yeah. They're in Scotland to it.
Oh, it's a Scot they're Scottish.
He
So he
uses a
doesn't have to
Scottish
do his
accent.
voice.
His real accent.
Yeah. I always thought it was weird when I heard David Tennant actually speaking in his Scottish accent, which is his natural accent. And I just go, "Oh, okay. Yeah."
That's crazy.
Oh, I watched Casanova, which is why Netflix after I watched Casanova, Netflix you watched Casanova, you'll like this bad romantic comedy that also has David Tennant in it.
Yeah.
So I watched Casanova, which is kind of feel baddy, but it's older.
Yeah.
Oh, Casanova also has the what's her name, Linda from Breaking Bad as the romantic interest.
Linda?
The girl who has mixed match shoes at the very end.
Oh,
She's part of the neo-Nazi thing.
huh?
You know, at the end of it, there's the neo-Nazis and they work with that one girl. who likes her
Oh,
Splenda.
yeah. I got you.
She's the girl who likes her Splenda.
Okay. Yeah, I remember now.
She's Scottish in real life.
Well, I'll be blown. Huh. The things you learn.
New every day.
Yeah, really.
But
Hey,
that was the role that gave David Tennant the role of Doctor Who. So I
no.
went ahead and watched that.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Casanova?
he worked with Russell T Davis on it, and that
Oh,
was why they were good friends, and they offered him the role when Christopher left.
yeah, right.
And I
Also,
watched In the Loop because I wanted to see what Peter Capaldi would be like.
oh, well,
And then they didn't have what's the other what they didn't have the other thing he's in. What's that TV show that's based off of called? I forget now. The Thick of It? Yeah.
yeah.
They didn't have that. I want to watch that, so I
Is
just watched In the Loop.
is that the one where he's what's his name? Malcolm Tucker, I think.
Yeah,
The one
Malcolm Tucker.
the one where he's just dropping F-bombs left and right.
Yeah, there's a lot of swearing.
Yeah.
But climb the mountain of conflict. What the fuck is climb the mountain of conflict?
Yeah. And have you seen uh his Academy Award winning short film
No.
Franz Kafka's It's a Wonderful Life? It's
What?
he made a spoof of It's a Wonderful Life starring Richard E. Grant as Franz Kafka. Um and about how the evening that he begins writing The Metamorphosis, his most famous novel. You ever heard of Franz Kafka?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, he's just being distracted by a zillion things on Christmas Eve while he's writing The Metamorphosis, and hilarity ensues. It's really interesting to see just what kind of brain that Capaldi has comedically.
Oh, I remembered another piece of feel bad fiction I watched. I watched Side Effects with Jude Law and the girl from Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
I've never heard of Side Effects.
Go watch it. It's really fucked up.
Well, all
If you're
right.
in the mood for some feel bad fiction.
I'm not a huge fan of feel-bad fiction. I mean,
I went on a craze for it for a little bit, but I think I'm just worn out with the following.
probably.
Too much feeling.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you mentioned Breaking Bad as one of your feel-bad fiction titles, and I don't know if I would qualify that.
Does
As,
a show kill off favorite characters at random points to make you feel bad?
so Doctor Who is feel-bad fiction?
Not random. No, I don't. No, it's not. It's something different.
Yeah.
Breaking Bad is just like see what watch the one where oh spoilers
No, no,
where
no.
where
I know where you mean, I think.
where a certain character dies, and
Yeah.
if you don't think that's feel bad fiction, then I'll drop the point.
I think it eventually, how about this? I think it eventually turns into one. Um,
Yeah, no,
once
I
the
will give you probably the first series it's just maybe just a flat comedy,
yeah, the first,
but
maybe
I
the
think by the
first.
time you get to the second series, it's definitely feel bad fiction.
I don't know about. I think it would have happened later than just the second season. Um, but yeah, I would say that it's more of a black comedy through at least the early couple of seasons.
The Walking Dead is definitely feel bad
Oh yeah,
fiction.
hands down. It's a zombie apocalypse epic.
But even Doctor Who will never outright kill a character, at least not in the new series. Because if we look at it, they all have cop out kills.
Yeah.
They're trapped in another dimension. They die of old age. They
Mm.
forget their memory.
Yeah, they haven't straight up killed anybody
Adric.
since Adric, yeah.
His Perry's a fake.
Yeah, that was the most disappointing thing.
Well, the most disappointing thing is just Trial of a Time Lord in general.
Okay, no, that I thought it was a really clever idea that yes, it could have been executed better, but I thought it had more potential than people give it credit for.
No, it has plenty of potential, but potential doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah,
It's executed really badly.
I don't. Again, I wouldn't say really, really badly, but that's my opinion of
I
it,
think
and
if you're
I'm
gonna have a season arc, payoff is big, and the two final episodes are atrocious, especially the last one. albeit for legitimate behind-the-scenes reasons.
Yes,
And I
yeah.
think every time you watch an episode of the other three stories, whenever you get interrupted for the trial, I think it is just a big downer. You're like, get back to the story.
Hmm.
I don't want to see him calling the junkyard or the land yard or the some other pun, the Ensign yard anymore.
Okay, you know what? I really like the banter between the Doctor and the Valeyard.
It's all Valleyard puns.
I
It
don't.
is this
No, it's not.
junkyard.
It's not. I don't. I disagree. But let's include Becca on a conversation because we're kind of outside her realm of knowing anything
Well,
about
alright.
Doctor Who.
I think we've been outside her up for this whole conversation. She doesn't watch television. She doesn't play games. She doesn't.
I play
She
games.
lives in a hermit hole.
Well, well, okay. Here's something that we can all answer. What do you guys do for spring break?
I work.
I haven't had spring break yet.
Oh, you haven't. What are you
I,
planning to do?
my friends are in college, so they've all come home. So it's kind of been a spring break. I've just gone out with them and not cared about school.
There you go. What are you planning to do for when you actually get out of school?
I have no idea.
You're not planning on traveling anywhere?
Hmm. We can't really right now.
Oh, okay. Avery, where do you work? Real quick.
That is a secret. I have signed confidentiality forms, and I'd rather not talk about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I'll stay off air.
That's fine. Yeah, I went.
I'm Heisenberg.
Avery Spencer is Heisenberg.
Goddamn right.
But I over my spring break, I was going around driving my train again, and I guess right now is good a place as any to plug my grandpa's business. Um, do what?
I said, do it.
Yeah. So in southeast Oklahoma, there's this little town called Broken Bow. The only thing that draws people there is the fact that it has a Choctaw casino in it. Um, and that's about it. Uh, but nearby Broken Bow is the Beavers Bend State Park in the most vegetated area in Oklahoma. In Beavers Bend State Park, there's the Broken Bow Lake. There are a lot of nature trails. There's a museum. There's a small zoo, restaurants and go-karts and mini golf and stuff. It's a lot of really good stuff that's so out of the way and practically in the armpit of the country's armpit, as a lot of people would probably refer to Oklahoma. Uh, and so in the middle of Beavers Bend State Park is my grandpa's little place he calls the Beavers Bend Depot, where he has these riding stables for about 20 horses that you can reserve rides on them. The ride will last 45 minutes or so. Just go out and ride with a couple of guides, and it's really it's a slow walk and everything. All of the horses are old and adorable, and they all have fun names. Like I really like, let's see, Frosty, Batman, Socks, and uh Champ. They're all great horses. Um, and then what I do during breaks and stuff is I'll go down and drive the train, which is about a little 15-minute drive, goes through the forest, where I sit on the front of a miniature train, and I have an engineer's hat and everything. Um, take the tickets, go down the train, bleh, words, go around the track, and we go down a hill. We go look at campgrounds and riverbed and stuff that happens to be along the track. And it's good, clean fun. Concession stands everywhere. Uh, yeah, it's great. I love working there. I love when people come that I know, which isn't very often. So if y'all ever find yourself in the southeast corner of Oklahoma with nothing to do, come find the Beavers Bend Depot and look me up. Hopefully I'll still be working there, but right now my grandpa is looking for someone to sell it off to. Yeah, that's all I got for that.
Woo!
You guys, you are so enthused right now, aren't you?
I muted myself again.
Do you just not want to respond to me? Is that what it is? Am I not
You're trying to tell us, Avery, you're too cool for us.
am I not worthy of your time?
Yep.
Well, you don't have to be in this conversation, Avery. We can kick your ass right off of this.
Again.
Oh yeah, like we didn't mention a few weeks ago, Avery, Tom, and I tried to record a show about George Harrison's Cloud Nine show and Cloud Nine album, that is. And Avery was feeling pretty tired and was just not really up to responding to anything, so we decided to scrap that show.
We didn't scrap it. You just edited me out, I thought.
No, we Tom and I decided we're gonna try it another time because Tom wasn't feeling it either.
Oh. That's when that's when I tweeted at Becca.
Wait, what?
That's when I tweeted at Becca. I was
Oh,
tweeting
yeah,
at
yeah,
Becca
yeah,
doing
yeah.
that.
You were
I think that was the day you were throwing up.
Yeah, I was throwing up a lot.
yeah. Seriously,
I
you were
throw up a lot.
oh, you were tweeting at Becca instead of participating in a podcast.
Yeah.
Something that's, in my opinion, much infinitely cooler than tweeting, even if it is to Becca one of the coolest persons on the face of the planet.
Well, I don't mean to brag, but I mean,
Well,
I'm gonna pull up Twitter. See what I tweeted recently. I don't tweet very much anymore.
you're doing it now? After I've just chewed you out about it?
Yeah.
because now he has to do it.
Yeah. That's
Avery,
like when you say don't look at that.
Avery.
Like, don't think about pink elephants. Oh no, shit.
Oh no, I love that song actually. Yeah, the Dumbo song. Pink elephants on parade.
I tweeted at Alex. I think he said some celebrity probably never loved him, and I told him you don't know that for sure. What else did I? There's that
touring
Becca tweet.
with that Lambert fellow.
Say what, Becca?
Apparently, Queen is touring with that dude from American Idol.
Again?
What?
What?
I was listening to Add It's Only Tom talk and I fell asleep.
Well,
Tweet, I'm not dead.
say he was. Who's this guy they're touring with?
Some guy who was on American Idol.
What's his name?
I forgot.
Adam Levine?
No, that's the dude from
That's from Maroon 5.
yeah.
Oh,
Do you mean Adam Lambert?
Yeah, that guy.
probably.
Oh, well.
I retweeted someone that said I wasn't aware that ghosts fear inexpensive corn dogs.
What would cause one to think of ghosts being afraid of corn dogs?
I don't know. I tweeted sun goes up from a video. Okay.
Oh,
You can go follow me on Twitter. These aren't funny out of context.
really? Uh, well, Avery, you're not a very funny person to begin with.
I know.
You want to play it because you just got served.
So are you excited for Peter Capaldi?
Yes, but I thought we'd agreed we weren't talking about.
You guys can talk about. I do not feel excluded at all.
Oh, you know who would make a fantastic Doctor Who? I wish he'd been cast instead.
Shoot.
It's completely out of left field.
Yeah, totally.
Idris Elba.
But that would be.
I've been watching a lot of Luther.
Huh.
Because he seems like such weird casting that's perfect.
Well, yeah.
And he has like that manic energy and the eccentricness. Like you can watch some of the scenes where he's solving crimes with his David Bowie style, and it feels like it's Doctor Who almost.
Huh. You know, I've never actually seen anything with Idris Elba in it.
Go watch Luther. Luther's great.
Luther?
Also, Luther has Paul McGann in it.
Oh, I have to watch this
So you
now.
can go watch him star against Doctor Who as the guy who takes his ex-wife. Paul McGann plays the guy who is sleeping with his ex-wife.
Hmm.
And they become buddy-buddy at the end of it.
Oh, well, that's nice.
And like, I wish he came back. I think they ended after 3 series, but I hope they do another.
No, I guess I will have to check that out, yeah. So out of curiosity, Avery, have you seen Withnell and I? Just because you mentioned Paul McGann and other things.
No, I haven't. I need to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the type of humor that's in it, but it was a really well-made movie. Uh, and I feel like I wasn't in the right kind of mood for when I watched it. Maybe if I watch it like with other friends, that would
I
work
bought
better.
I bought the Second Coming recently. I want to watch that and things that have Doctor Who in it,
The Second Coming?
starring Christopher Eccleston.
Oh. Oh,
That's probably why he got the role in Doctor Who, because it's also a Russell T Davies thing.
oh. That's entirely possible. Um, so I'm curious now. You mentioned Eccleston. Have either of you seen the PBS film called Lennon Naked?
I think it's a BBC thing, but maybe it got brought to PBS
Yeah, sure.
or an ITV. I don't remember.
Have you seen it?
No,
Becca, have
I
you?
know it has Torchwood Lady as Yoko,
Eh,
Oh.
and it has Moriarty as Paul. I think.
Yes, I knew that. Yeah. I really like Lennon Naked. I thought it was that I watched it before I'd started watching Doctor Who. Um, and I thought it was just absolutely fantastic.
That came out recently, didn't it?
It was like 2008.
Oh, was that long ago?
Yeah.
I thought it was later. I thought it was like in Matt Smith's time.
Mm-mm.
I know he's done almost nothing since he left the role. Oh, you know what I found out this week?
What's up?
Patrick Troughton had two families.
No, what?
He had two families which he was supporting. He had a family, then he left and he went and made another family, and he had two families which he kept secret from one another.
Oh,
That might have been why he took on the role of Doctor Who, to pay for his two families.
huh.
huh.
Fascinating.
I know it seems so hard to imagine Patrick Troughton doing
I
that.
I know,
The
especially
the cuddly father figure.
yeah, especially because it's one thing to watch him play a character on a show, and but it's also I've seen a lot of interviews with him, and you would never expect it. Oh my gosh. So it was just a
Yeah.
weird.
So you can add him onto the list of Doctor Who actors who are probably a bit of a scumbag.
No,
With Tom
everybody.
Baker and William Hartnell.
Okay, everybody's a bit of a scumbag. Come on.
True.
I
And I
mean,
think Adventure in Space and Time killed that Hartnell's a bit of a scumbag movement. Because everyone loves Hartnell now.
uh, I would I would say that it is a bit overly nice to Hartnell, but uh, if you know anything about him, then you know that it's not. That's a lot of it is dramatized and exaggerated.
I know, I cried like a baby though.
Oh, I know. It was so much better than Day of the Doctor.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Although Day of the Doctor's grown on me since I've seen it.
I will admit,
Oh, you know what Day of the Doctor is basically just? It's
what's
basically just a Christmas Carol with the War Doctor, John Hurt, the little Hobo Doctor as Ebenezer Scrooge.
hmm, that's
And
true.
he goes and in the Ghost of the Future, aka Billy Piper, goes and shows him his future selves, which
Huh.
make him change his error of his ways.
Yeah, okay. I can dig it. Anyway,
Which is the second time Stephen Moffat has wrote a Christmas Carol.
yeah, there was the one that was actually just blatantly A Christmas
Doctor
Carol.
Who's a Christmas Carol, which I love.
That was really good. I liked it a lot, despite the slightly silliness of flying fish.
Oh, but it's a lot better than Doctor Winter Wardrobe.
It's
Doctor
been
Winter Wardrobe tries to have that charm and has none of it.
it's been so long since I've seen either of them. I can't really compare.
Well, you can't. Doctor Winter Wardrobe is really hard to watch. I tried watching it last Christmas. I watch Doctor Who's a Christmas Carol every Christmas now.
Oh, okay. Do you guys
It's like the first Christmas movie.
Yeah. Do you guys have like any movies? This kind of while we're on the subject, do you have any Christmas movies that you absolutely have to positively watch every Christmas?
It's a Wonderful Life,
Well, yeah.
which is also a Christmas Carol. It's
Uh,
what if Ebenezer Scrooge was a good guy
hmm.
who needed to be convinced how good he was.
Okay. I see what you mean there. Becca, what about you?
Um, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer,
Of course.
and as of late, the Flaming Lips Christmas on Mars, because every year without fail, I put it on, fall asleep about halfway through, and wake up to the really loud noises at the end when there's like a bunch of bright colors whirring around as they try to like fix some sort of oxygen machine supplying outer space baby. It's a weird movie.
Sounds like it.
Also,
It's like
the
Christmas
angel
tradition
is the
that
ghost of
never goes well, but routinely never goes well. So it's like you gotta keep it going. It's like, all right, I'm gonna watch this.
And then Oh, what? What it? Okay.
Wake up scared out of your mind.
Or
I
you,
What's
meant to
happening?
rewatch.
I'm in a spaceship and it's taking off.
ah! What were you saying, Avery?
I meant to rewatch Die Hard last Christmas, but I didn't.
Oh, I need Die Hard is a great Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Family film.
Also, for It's a Wonderful Life, the angel is the ghost of all the past.
Yeah,
The angel fills the ghost role
yeah, of course.
and wants his
Um,
wings back.
but I still think Wonderful Life um story. Yes, I can see elements of Christmas Carol in it, but the device of I wish I'd never been born and showing someone what the world would be like.
Well, I think fundamentally changing the character of Ebenezer Scrooge makes it a different story
But
when
yeah,
all it is his life story.
mm. and but you have to admit that that's that sets it apart from Christmas Carol. But what sets it apart from every other story is that device of showing you what the world would be like without you.
But that isn't that different from when they show Ebenezer Scrooge his funeral and saying like nobody give a that you're dead.
Yeah,
Everyone was like spitting on your grave.
yeah, that's true.
Although I do think that's really powerful in some of the scenes
Of of what?
of It's a Wonderful Life when he goes to the alternate future.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially the
That's what Doctor Who should have done next. Instead of Doctor Winter Wardrobe, it should have did Doctor Who's It's a Wonderful Life.
what would the universe be without the Doctor?
No, no, it's with the Doctor filling the role of of the angel,
Oh,
and
with
it being just an ordinary guy who he has to do the same thing, convinced that he needs to not kill himself.
showing a companion or like the Scrooge figure, like an outside figure.
Yeah, the guest star of the week,
Oh, okay. Of the
your
year.
David Morrissey or your Martin Freeman. Martin Freeman would be great.
Oh yeah, he totally would. Um, but what my family watches a few Christmas movies every year. Of course, we watch It's a Wonderful Life, and my sisters, no, my sister and my mom usually watch some of the animated ones like Rudolph and Frosty and them Santa Claus Coming to Town. Uh, I used to watch those more often, but you grow up and those things become less interesting. Um, one of my
You
favorite
watch
things.
The End of Time every Christmas
No,
for Obama's special miracle fix to whatever they call it.
gah,
And I've rewatched it in time recently. It's so bad.
no, 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 no. But I do watch. My family loves Scrooge, the one with the Christmas Carol story with Albert Finney, the musical.
I like the Muppet one.
Oh yeah, I've heard really good things about the Muppet one, but it's been years and years and years since I saw it.
There goes Mr. No Good. There goes Mr. Scrooge. I'm gonna stop singing before copyright people come.
Yeah, good call. But that one had uh,
Had
a-
Michael Caine as Scrooge.
yes, I was about to say, tip of my tongue, Michael Caine as Scrooge. That should have happened probably in another venue before the Muppets or after, with Michael Caine as Scrooge.
Yeah, well, what's his name? Should have probably played it before you did in Doctor Who. What was his name again?
Michael Gam
Dumbledore.
Michael Gambon.
Michael Gambon.
Yeah.
But he's brilliant in it.
Yeah, really. It took me, you'd expect me, having seen all the Harry Potter movies, you'd expect me to recognize him immediately, but I just had this, I know, who is this? Who is
You,
this?
you
I
can you
know
can
him.
do 7 degrees of Doctor Who with everyone who's been in Doctor Who.
Well, yeah,
Connecting them to something else and vice versa.
that's because the BBC has only like 20 actors between everything they do.
Like I was watching Casanova. Well, it's not even that. It's like everyone who's been in British television has at some point had at least a minor role in Doctor Who.
Yeah, because
Like I was watching Casanova, and there was like 6 or 7 Doctor Who actors in it,
yeah, I mean, even Doctor Who borrows from Doctor Who.
not including David Tennant. There were 6 or 7 Doctor Who actors in it.
Yeah. Wow. But I was like I was saying Doctor Who borrows from Doctor Who with Peter Capaldi obviously, Colin Baker, and
Peter Capaldi has like now been in it 4 times. He was in that actual episode of Fire Pompeii. He was in Torchwood. He was in an animated thing, I think, and now he's playing the Doctor.
an animated thing? You mean
He did
Scream?
a voice in the animated thing, and they will like Russell T Davies had to call him and convince him that doing this would not unqualify him from actually being in the main show.
Oh. Yeah, what animated thing? Is it one of the 3D
I
animated
want to
ones?
no, I want to say it's the Infinity Quest, but I could be wrong.
Hmm. Is
It's
it?
one of those really cheap flash motion ones from the mid David Tennant era.
Oh, I was about to say it wasn't Scream of the Shalko with Richard Grant.
No, 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 no.
Have you seen that
There's a
one?
couple of cheap animated things in the middle of the David Tennant era that were made for like the kids thing. What was it? Totally Doctor Who.
Oh yeah. I watched
That
like
really awful program.
the first few minutes of one of them. I'm like, well, David Tennant, you're making a great effort with your voice to make the doctor, but these guys can't animate for crap, so I'm out. I'm out. I can't.
They're not that bad per se. I don't know.
No, I mean, I could see that there were. I've seen worse
It'd be,
animation, but
it'd be better with Paul McGann because Paul McGann knows how to use his voice.
totally.
Like you can watch Night of the Doctor with your eyes closed.
I could watch Night of the Doctor. Yeah, yeah, totally. Um,
If you watch it, he barely moves his body.
yeah,
He just does everything with his voice.
yeah. I agree. I mean, especially, you said you haven't listened to many of his audio stories, right?
I haven't listened to many audio stories at all. I've listened to a couple in general.
Yeah, McGann's ones they're so good. They're fabulous because, like you said, he's a vocal actor more than anything.
I still want to listen to a light at the end.
I haven't listened to it either. I kind of want to work my way up to that by listening to adventures from each of the Doctors before that.
Well, I mean, I've seen. I don't need to listen to Big Finish because I've seen all their stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Although Tom Baker now is very different from Tom Baker back in the day.
yeah, and
I've heard
also,
some of the Hornet's Nest. The Hornet's Nest is awful.
oh yeah, noted. I won't buy
That
that one.
that thing. No, it's not Big Finish. It's the thing he did before Big Finish for the
Oh,
BBC
oh,
with one of the unit guys because at that point Nicholas Cordian died.
oh, okay, yeah.
Where he goes and retires at a house and he has like and he has like a housekeeper there
Hmm.
and it basically screams of Tom Baker never regenerated. He just grew to be Tom Baker.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
in fairness, Day of the Doctor also screams of that
yeah.
with his
Although
cameo.
a lot of fan theories have come forward saying maybe he's actually a future regeneration of the Doctor who decided to look like Tom Baker again, or
You can
something.
see that in your visit. That's basically based off the line. You may end up revisiting a few old faces, but just the favorites, eh?
I always thought that meant that Doctor Who actors, like previous actors who had played the Doctor, would make cameos like that.
I think that whole speech is just Tom Baker bullshit.
That's entirely possible.
I'd scream of Tom Baker just making it up when he went on this when he went on the set.
Because knowing Tom Baker, he didn't read the script. What are you talking about?
But I prefer to think of it as he's like a watcher type thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's the way I prefer to retcon it. When they said an old white-haired man was there waiting for him, I was really hoping to be Peter Capaldi.
Oh, they mentioned that. I
Because
forgot.
before they comes and he says like an old white-haired man's is waiting to talk to you. I was thinking Peter Capaldi and he'd be like, "Watch out, you're about to regenerate" or something.
No,
Like
the
like
eyes,
spook things are in the future.
the eyes are all that you get, and the wrist.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but
um,
wouldn't that be cool?
yeah, I thought
Because like it'd be cool. Cause like think about it, the Five Doctors is almost the six Doctors, and it almost happened when Colin Baker was cast. Like, wouldn't it be cool if the Five Doctors had Colin Baker in it?
Oh yeah, really.
And wouldn't it be cool if the Day of the Doctor had Peter Capaldi in it? If they were, because they're all of them are somehow so close to when the actor leaves, so they have the next actor already ready.
Hmm.
If
Yeah.
they could have a cameo, and Peter Capaldi kind of does,
Yeah. Yeah. He has a cameo in the loosest sense of the word.
but that still got me a grin on my face when it happens.
Yeah. I mean, I
And like you reround select that scene to find anything.
I've definitely gone through and like seen. Let's look at a picture of his wrist and see what his costume looks like, and now we actually know.
He's still wearing Matt's costume when they filmed that. That was filmed in the same time as the end of Time of the Doctor.
Oh,
So it
okay.
wouldn't have showed you anything.
Okay. Well then, that's cool. Is Becca still here? What were you thinking about while we were rambling about Doctor Who, Becca?
Your belly button.
I was actually doing homework.
Oh, fun.
about treating burns.
Treating burns?
Yeah,
What class would that involve?
EMT.
You're training to be an EMT?
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know
Not
you were.
this.
I didn't know
It's
you were.
required so our school can still be considered a VOTEC high school.
Oh, okay. Are you actually interested in doing that, or
Not being an EMT. Health stuff, yeah, but not this. Not this at all.
not this type of health stuff?
I panic enough in non-emergency situations. Putting me in an ambulance would be just asking for a panic attack to happen.
Oh. So, uh,
Ugh.
hey, weren't we supposed to be talking about an album or something for this?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Um, whoops.
It's
Okay.
getting pretty late.
Yeah, okay. I think we're gonna wrap this up then. So,
Yeah, we're done here.
Look
um,
out for it, Becca.
incredibly sorry. Well, this has been Garrett, Avery, and Becca. Bye, y'all.
Cheerio. Seeing you.
Toodles.